I wanted to talk about Michael, the angel Michael, and God, who I can see sort of in the northwest, like in the upper right hand corner of my room, sitting on his throne, told me I'm the angel Michael, and and one day I was reading Swami Mukundananda's commentary on the Gita, which I read 8 times, after never praying once till the age of 23 in that flat on High Street, Kensington in London, 187, where I cried out to Swami for help because I had reached a praying stage in life. On Wall Street, there's a phrase to not to get to the praying stage when a position goes so far against you and you're over leveraged, or you have too much on, or you don't take enough off when you should, or you don't get out of a position, and you reach this, they call it the praying stage, where you start praying to God and swearing you won't do it again. But I had reached a praying stage in London at a trading company, ironically, after doubling the production of the whole desk I was on 1 month. So I had made X, and the other 12 people or so had made 2. No, I made 2X, and the other 12 people made X. And then I reached the praying stage. But I read Swami Mukundananda's commentary on the Gita 8 times after never praying once till the age of 23. And it's a good commentary on the Gita. I think I've gotten some guidance from my father in the Hindu pantheon of gods that it's a good commentary. He talks about Sri Skanda, and Sri Skanda's the description of the Sri Skanda and Michael is the same. So God told me I was Michael, and then after reading that commentary in the Gita, I learned I was Skanda. I was Sri Skanda. So what I wanted to talk about Michael today was that during the founding of Islam, Gabriel took Muhammad to heaven to meet Jesus. So Jesus is in Islam, and I believe that the Quran should go into the Bible. I'm publishing Prema Sai Baba's Bible with the Quran in it. And I believe the Quran should go into the Bible because Jesus is in the Quran, and the Quran is part of the body of the work of Christ. So it makes sense to put it into the Bible, and I'm publishing Prema Sai Baba's Bible because of that train of thought, that logic, or that truth that I have according to my perspective in the world. But Gabriel took Muhammad to heaven to see Jesus, and Gabriel could only take Michael to heaven to see Jesus. Jesus would not receive Gabriel with anybody but Michael. So somehow Jesus is in Islam, but that sort of proves through Jesus that Jesus would not receive Gabriel with anybody other than Michael during the founding of Islam. So it's some part of Islam with Jesus that proves who Muhammad was Michael. So Muhammad is no one else other than the patron saint of police. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today about Michael.